Welcome to the Nerd.get podcast. From video games to movies, we're your one-stop shop for all things nerd. Now buckle up, sit back, and join your host, Vikas and Koshal Patel, on this nerd-tastic ride.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 128 of the Nerd.get podcast.
128.
Yes. Hope everyone's a good day, a good week. We are back to our regular programming with some news and other stuff. I guess the only thing we did do last time was news. Oh, did we do a restaurant last week?
No.
No, we did not. Yeah, we just did a main topic.
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we had time.
Hmm.
Yeah, because we recorded it like that day. Yeah, we only went to one restaurant.
Yeah.
Because we recorded like back-to-back days. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did end up going on a trip because I got sick. So, yeah. But I guess it worked out because I don't think I would have been able to record because my voice was pretty messed up last weekend. So, good thing we still did record.
Yeah. It's it was good. Yeah, because I could use that time off. I didn't do shit, so you know.
Yeah, there you go. What about you? How you doing?
All right, I guess. I guess I could have spent that extra day and just actually finish my streaming setup, but you know.
It happens.
Dude, I was trying to hook up the VR one, and yeah, it's a lot of shit. It's like I don't.
Oh yeah, that first one had a lot of wires and everything.
Yeah.
What were you trying to play?
I want to try to play Beat Saber because I just miss playing Beat Saber.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
There are some games that are only on VR1, like Ace Combat.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Ace Combat in VR.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember what else. There's several other. Oh, I want to finish Drive Club VR as well. It's like, might as well finish that.
Yeah.
Just so like once I get rid of the ones that are only on VR1, I can start playing VR2 games.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, I can start playing VR2 games now. It's just, I don't know. I don't have that many right now.
Yeah.
Mostly just demos. I haven't bought any yet because.
Yeah, because you just got the VR2, right? So.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to buy anything right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty. If I buy a lot of games, I'm just gonna be fucking broke. So. I'd rather have food than games right now.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, how about you? How was other than being sick?
So it wasn't too bad this time. It was bad enough for me not to go.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like as bad as the last two times. It didn't last as long. First, because I got a combination of, I think it was a cold and then a stomach thing.
Ooh.
So that was kind of what like those combined like is what stopped the trip really. Because I was like, I'm not getting on a plane with this.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like the best idea. So it ended up lasting till like Sunday pretty much. So I probably wouldn't have had a good time anyways. So.
Oh damn.
Because that would have been my whole trip. Because I was leaving Friday, coming back Monday, and I didn't start feeling better till like Sunday night maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, other than that, it was fine. Last week I got a lot of stuff done in general last week, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I did do a lot of reading when I was sick, so there's that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really want to look at a screen or anything, so I did a lot of. I got like this giant, like the Invincible comics. I got like they have the compendiums, which is like they have like 3 different volumes of all the whole run. So I bought the first one like the day before I got sick. So I pretty much started reading through that like while I was just laying in bed. But then my mom got what I got. She's fine now, but like yeah, she She got what I got, and I told her, I was like, "Don't come into my room. You're gonna get sick." She kept coming to my room. She got sick. So, but she was she was fine after a couple days.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of what else like I've done since then. Oh, I pretty much binged Last of Us this last week. So we're gonna talk about that later in the show today. Also, well, I beat the game like a week ago, so I guess I beat the game, the part 1 on PlayStation 5. I beat that one. Yeah. But yeah, I got nothing else really going on. My sister's visiting, so we were playing some Hogwarts Legacy. She started started her own character, or created her own character. But yeah, that's about it. I got nothing really else. It's been kind of chill, not too crazy, nothing too crazy going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I got nothing else.
Damn.
Yeah. We did. Oh, I guess there's movies coming out and stuff I got to watch. Shazam, John Wick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to watch Creed, but I don't know if I get time, I'll go watch it. But if not, I'll just watch it when it comes out on digital or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. We did do our restaurant this week. This was one I think you suggested this one.
Yeah, someone suggested this to me.
Yeah, I think we put it on the list, and then like 3 or 4 days later, someone at because the people like I work out with know that we do the podcast and go to like a restaurant every week, and then one of the guys recommended this exact restaurant. I guess him and his wife went the night before.
Oh,
he's like, "Oh, you gotta go try this restaurant out." It's called Ma Der Lao Kitchen.
Yes.
It's Laotian food. And it's located here in Oklahoma City in the Plaza District. And damn, was it good.
Yes, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect, really, because I've never had Laotian food before. So
I haven't either,
yeah. So
it's new to me.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but I don't think either of us were disappointed. If you do live in the OKC area, I think this used to be the Goro Ramen.
Yeah, I think it was Goro.
Yeah, it was Goro, and it's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same chef or owner. Of Goro. This is like this new thing, I guess. Man, everything we got was really good. So we start off with some sticky rice, which is super sticky.
Yeah. It's weird that you're supposed to use that like as a base or something.
Yeah, kind of like naan or roti, or I don't like. Yeah, it was really interesting. I didn't expect it, like, because we mix stuff with rice, whatever we like Indian dishes, right? But like we still have something like naan or roti or something else.
Yeah.
But this was like the rice was like super. It was like you could use it like bread, which was pretty. It was pretty cool. It was really good though.
Yeah.
And they had these sauces. I think they just call them chili sauce. Oh, chili dip. We got some chili dip. One was sweet, and one was like a charred green chili thing. But yeah, those are really good. And then we got our first dish was aromatic chicken salad. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
That was the first one we got, and it was minced chicken salad with spices and herbs. And pretty much, you take the sticky rice and you use that to scoop up the chicken salad, and it was it was so good. It was freaking good. And what else did we get?
The something steak or something like that.
Something grilled. Yeah, we got that. That was really good. That was super good, actually.
Yeah, that was my favorite item.
I think that was the favorite thing we got. And then we got fried pork spare ribs. Those are pretty good too. It came with a sauce that was really good. And then the chili dip we had too was super good. Like we would like pretty much take the rice, scoop up some of the salad, and then dip it in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And that was perfection. And then we got some drinks too. I don't remember what mine was called.
Yours was
It was like a
the
ginger drink. Oh yeah, the spice. Yeah. Spice something.
Hold on.
I got the food menu, but I don't see the drink menu here.
Oh, you had to. Man, if I spell it right.
There it is. I got it. So I got the Spice Girls, and then you got the Miss Jasmine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So mine was, ginger, pineapple, limes, spices. Then yours had jasmine tea, pineapple, coconut syrup, and lemon.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
I didn't want to try the. Do what?
No, go ahead.
I didn't want to try the other one, but
Oh yeah, the green cowboy.
Green Cowboy, yeah, that one
Yeah.
doesn't sound so appetizing. But
Yeah.
what were you saying?
I was thinking. I don't remember. Did it say coconut syrup on the menu, or did it just say
It did.
coconut? Oh, okay. I must not been paying attention. I sometimes I can have the syrup stuff,
Oh, okay.
and it won't be a problem. But I must have just not been paying attention. Oh well. Mine was super gingery.
Yeah.
Had some
Yeah.
kick to it. It was okay. But you liked yours, right?
Yeah. Oh man, yours was like ginger beer on crack.
Yeah, it like slaps you in the face. It was a little intense.
Mine just pretty much tasted like pineapple juice.
Okay, nice.
Like it tasted like the Minute Maids you can get, like the mango, pineapple, orange.
Oh yeah.
That's what it tasted like. It just tasted
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't really taste anything special,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah, and those are they're mocktails. They have actual cocktails and beer and stuff there. Wine. Oh, they have non-alcoholic wine. Look at that. Okay. And then soda. They got all this stuff.
Non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah.
So just grape juice?
I guess so. That's what that is, right? I don't know what
Pretty
else.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, and then all the stuff you get, you kind of share with the table. So, if you go, you can get obviously choose several plates.
It's like tapas.
Yeah, that's right.
Or tapas, or I don't know.
Yeah, however you say it, yeah. It's like that.
Tapas.
Yeah. Yeah, just get you some tapas. But yeah, everything, you share everything. Overall, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Definite recommend. I would go check it out. It's in the Plaza District, so if you go, we went on a weeknight, during the week, so a lot of things closed early, but I feel like if you were to go on a weekend, you could probably walk out and kind of go do some stuff. I saw some dessert places and stuff, but they're all already closed by the time we even got there. So, but I'm sure on the weekends stuff stays open later, and you'd be able to kind of walk out and do some things before you head out. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Again, it's Ma Der Lao Kitchen, located at 1634 North Blackwelder Avenue, Suite 102 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It is open. Let's see. So it's open Tuesday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., then Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and then closed Sunday and Monday. And their website is maderlaokitchen.com, and then you can follow them on Instagram. On the Instagrams at Mader OKC, or Mader, I guess. Not Mader. Mader OKC on Instagram. Mader. What's this? Cars. Yeah, definitely go check them out. Great place. Great. And the service was really good too. She was freaking on it, that waitress. Yeah, so go check it out. It's a great place. I like the atmosphere there too. It's just a really nice place to eat, and the food was really good.
Yeah, it felt like It kind of felt like a ramen shop a little bit.
Yeah, I really like that.
Granted that I mean it used to be a ramen shop. So
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but yeah, it was a really nice experience. I really enjoyed it.
Same.
And with that, we will move it on to our game releases. Have some this week, not too many. So we're gonna start off with the March 17th. No, not March 17th. The March 17th is already gone. March 21st. Sorry. Start off with March 21st. We got Deceive Inc. for PC, PS5, Series X. Remnant from the Ashes for the Switch. Tachia for PC, PS5, and PS4. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution for PSVR 2. For March 22nd, we got Have a Nice Death for the Switch. Then for March 24th, we got The Crown of Wu for everything except the Switch. EA Sports PGA Tour for the PC, PS5, Series X. And something I think we both have been waiting for a while, Resident Evil 4 Remake for PC, PS5, Series X, and PS4. So be sure you pick those up. I'm pretty excited for that last one.
Yes.
And then finally, we got our epic free game of the week, which is Warhammer Gladius. Available until March 23rd at 10 a.m. So be sure and grab that. And now for our weekly delay report. Vikas?
I have quite a few.
All right.
So I have System Shock Remake. Delayed until May. It was supposed to be releasing in March, but it was never actually announced what day. So it was just a release window.
Okay.
But they have delayed it to May 30th. Hogwarts Legacy PS4, Xbox One versions been delayed for at least 1 month. They were supposed to arrive in April, but now will arrive in May.
Okay.
RoboCop Rogue City got a gameplay trailer and a delayed release window. Let's see, which is what? Previously scheduled for June 2023. Now has been pushed to September. Okay.
All right.
So also pushed this September was Starfield. Starfield was delayed until September because it was scheduled first half of 2023.
Oh yeah.
But they actually announced a date, so it's September 6th.
Okay.
It's an actual day, so there will be a live stream showing stuff on June 11th.
Okay.
So, and then day one Game Pass game Lightyear Frontier is delayed indefinitely.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so they can't commit to the new launch window, but it'll be sharing development updates with this community as it progresses. So hopefully, new release date comes sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's pretty much all of them. All of the updates.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Well, you're welcome.
And now we will move it on to the news, and I will start us off this week.
Okay.
And I'm starting with I guess in honor of Resident Evil 4 coming out this week. I don't know if he did. That's why he did the animation. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm bringing up this piece of news. Cara Alatorio, sorry if I messed that up, has created a Resident Evil 4 Lego animation. It's on their YouTube channel, same name, so CaraAleatorio. So if you type that in, it'll come, or if you just type in Resident Evil 4 Lego animation, it'll come up on YouTube. And it is really well done.
Yeah.
Everything in there is using like Lego bricks and everything. So it actually looks like a Lego version of the game. And it's the scene when you first pull up, you get dropped off in the village,
Mhm.
and then those 2 guards wait there or whatever. And then you go to the house and you encounter that guy. He attacks you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then it kind of then it shows like and when you fight the guy, so Leon starts shooting at him,
Mhm.
and the freaking health bar and the HUD appears.
Yeah.
So it looks like the game. Like I was under the pressure, it's just animation. It's like it's supposed to look like the actual game, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it has the sounds and everything, like the voices, the shooting, the wall, like it's got everything in it. It's really well done. And then it stops. And so whenever Leon goes to the window, that's when it and sees that truck he came in crashing or whatever.
Mhm.
That's when it stops. But it's really well done. Check it out. It's like a 4-minute video, not very long. And they even animated like a fog to kind of give it a more creepy Resident Evil vibe. So it's really good. Definitely go check that out on YouTube. So, but yeah, that's all I had. For that.
Damn. Oh, I had meant to say this earlier, but yeah, I forgot that the Lance Reddick died this week.
Oh yes, he passed away. Yes, he did.
Yes, I was gonna do that in before the intro. I completely forgot. Um, but yeah, I forgot. I also forgot that he was in Horizon Forbidden West
Yeah, he
and
is.
Horizon. So
I think he's
man,
also. Yeah, he was in Horizon. Yeah, Forbidden with Destiny. Yeah.
Destiny. Yeah, he's the voice of Zavala in Destiny 2
Zavala.
or Destiny.
Yeah, he was in The Wire, which I
Yeah.
freaking love that show. He was really good in
Mhm.
The Wire. He was one of I think he was like a lieutenant or a captain or something. In The Wire.
He was in John Wick as the
Yeah.
hotel attendant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um.
really liked his voice.
Yeah.
And his acting. He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
I think if I remember, he was in Angel Has Fallen briefly.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I can't remember who's.
He was in a lot of.
He was in a
He
lot
was
of
in a
stuff.
lot.
He's a
Yeah.
voice on Castlevania. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. Really good actor, really good voice actor. He will definitely be missed.
Yes. There was also a tribute to him on. So Bungie did a tribute to him, and so did I think a bunch of fans and stuff have done the tributes to him. So yeah, man. Like I know it was a lot of people in the Destiny community was saddened by the news.
Yeah,
So a lot of people have been on Twitter just hanging around Zavala, So
yeah.
um yeah, there's quite a few of them. Like there's some bunch of them kneeling. There's someone like doing the crying emote. Like
Oh wow.
yeah, there's a lot of people paying tribute to him. There was
Yeah.
I think one of the YouTube channels. I think someone sent me a YouTube video of them making a tribute to him too. Um, yeah, Bungie posted on Twitter that Lance Reddick was an iconic presence on screen in Destiny, and most importantly, in person. His love for our community shined through in Commander Zavala, and his uncompromising dedication to his craft and out of the radiating kindness that touched those around him. Say he will be missed is a profound understatement, yet no less true. Rest in peace, Lance. And
Yeah.
yeah, there's quite a few. I wonder if I don't know if Guerrilla Games paid tribute to him yet or not. But
They
I was.
did. I saw a post on it.
What did you?
Yeah. It was like one of those things when you open Facebook and you see it and then it decides to reload.
Yeah.
It was that. Let me see if I can find Guerrilla Games thing. Yeah, here it is. What's his character's name? Silence?
Silence, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lance Riddick, for everything you've brought to the character of Silence, for sharing your infinite talent and wisdom with us, for your generous warmth and imitable presence, and for your profound impact, not just as a part of our cast, but in our community. We are deeply honored to work with you. You will be missed. We extend our most heartfelt condolences to his loved ones. And that was from Gorilla.
Oh, they have a picture of him too. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to find the picture. This is just a statement. I was just trying to find the one with the picture.
Yeah, it's on their Twitter.
Oh, okay. I want to say, I think that's where I first saw him, was the first Horizon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I watched The Wire way after that. Destiny, I didn't start playing till after that. And pretty much everything was after I started playing. Like, I saw him, I started noticing, like, things he was in, I didn't start watching until after I played Horizon.
Yeah.
So my first time seeing him was in Horizon. So I think I even saw the first John Wick after I played Horizon.
Oh wow. Yeah, because I think John Wick came out 2014. I think Horizon came out 2015.
Yeah, because I didn't watch the first John Wick until the second one came out. And yeah, that was 2017 was when the second John Wick, and I had already beaten Horizon by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
Zero Dawn was 2017. So John Wick you said John Wick 2 was
2017, February of 2017. Yeah, 2017.
I don't think I watched that in theater too, so like
the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the second one I did. The first one I didn't, because it was like, I saw it a few years after it had come out.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember when I saw John Wick, but I played Destiny 1 way before any of that, I want to say.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got into Destiny 1. Yeah, I did, because I think everyone who I knew played it was on the PS4, and I didn't have a PS4 yet. So I just waited until Destiny 2, and that's when I started playing it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I beat the story. Yeah, I beat the story on the first one, then I jumped into Destiny 2. But that was like, that was after. That was like 20. I think that was also 2017, because that's when I got a PS4.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a PS4 when the Pro released.
Man.
Okay, so it was released. So yeah, I think I got it in like early 2017. So yeah, that's when I first started. But I played Horizon first before I played anything else. So.
Okay. But yeah, I guess I'll just that's pretty much all I had for that.
All right. I got a short. This next one's kind of short. I think you had mentioned earlier. I think you're also going to talk about a lot of stuff got announced this week. But there's been a lot of stuff that was going to release for PC this coming week, because they have some ports and AAA games coming their way. Some notable ones. This is all on March 28th. These are releasing, which we'll probably go over again here in 2 weeks. But we got Last of Us Part 1 coming out on PC. Finally, I know a lot of people are excited for that one. And then one I'm excited for is Terra Nil. I've been waiting for this one for a while. That one also comes out on the 28th. And then Crime Boss. I think they showed this one on at the Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
Crime Boss, Rocket City.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I wanna play that.
Yeah, I
So
want to play
bad.
that one so bad. That one comes out, and then MLB The Show 23 is also coming out. But yeah, I think the Terra Nil one has been in like beta or whatever forever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing it a lot. Like, I think I remember playing it back in like 2020 or something like that.
Hmm.
And it's finally releasing, so I'll probably be playing that one. But coming to this was the thing. It's not coming to PC only. Okay, I remember now. It's also coming to Netflix. So you can
Okay.
you can play it on the Netflix app if you want. I just
Damn.
thought that was because if you go to their website, it says coming March 28th to Netflix and PC.
Mm.
So I thought that was pretty funny. Seeing that. But yeah, it looks good. Oh, I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of my PC coworkers are waiting for Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Part 1 to release on the PC. So I have a feeling some people are going to be calling in sick, and I'm doing air quotes, following that release, because I think the 28th a Tuesday. So I'll either have some really tired coworkers the next day, or they just won't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my new office is full of some pretty hardcore gamers.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Damn.
yeah, that's all I have for that.
I'm gonna continue doing gaming updates, I guess. So,
All right.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre got an August release date,
Nice.
August 18th. There's gonna be a technical test held on May 25th. There's several games hitting Game Pass soon. Actually, Valheim is also already on PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it happened last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I had it way before, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah. What else was there? There was Ghostwire Tokyo
oh, sweet.
coming to Xbox. I don't know if it's coming to Game Pass. It's hitting this Xbox April 12th.
Nice.
I already have. Oh yeah, it comes out PC Game Pass. Yeah, Xbox and PC Game Pass April 12th.
Nice.
I already have the game, and plus it's on PlayStation Plus as well. So I was like,
Oh yeah, it is. That's right.
they added it this month. Yeah. Citizen Sleeper is coming out this month as well. It was announced earlier this month, actually last week. Coming out March 31st. Resident Evil 4 demo came out, but I think somebody we knew mentioned that it was pretty small. So
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
okay, so yeah, I didn't play the demo at all.
I think it was more of like a visual demonstration or whatever of what it was going to look like, kind of thing. Is what it seemed like.
But there's a hard mode apparently. I don't know. Yeah, there is a hard mode, but the thing is, it's random.
So like not every you can't pick it every time, or
no. So after you beat it, you just have to keep like turning it back on just to hope that you get the hard mode version.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like RNG.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of weird. But seeing as how next week is not too much longer to wait.
Yeah, it's almost out, so
yeah. Um, Wargroove 2 is coming out. It's kind of like it kind of feels like Advance Wars a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah, I think this is a sequel from game 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Mage Seeker, League of Legends story comes April 18th on everything.
Nice.
Budokai Tenkaichi got revealed. I remember you talking about it, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It actually was revealed the day we recorded, I believe.
I think so. Yeah. It was like shortly before we started recording.
Yeah.
Was not
City,
expecting to see that at all.
yeah. Cities Skylines 2 was announced.
Oh, okay. I didn't play that. I didn't realize that there were natural disasters in that game.
Oh yeah, it's just like SimCity.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I saw a clip of someone playing it, a streamer,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, there was like a tornado going through the city. And like it had like the sirens, and it was like seek shelter now or whatever. I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it did all that.
It's coming out. It just says this year. It doesn't say when.
Okay.
But their original game just got a VR update for VR2, so like I don't know. And then um I guess is the I thought there's other stuff, but I guess not. Uh a Tron game got announced.
What?
Tron Identity. It's it comes out in April, but it's only a visual novel.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo! I'll probably still try it out just because it's Tron.
Yeah,
I'm sure
but
it'll look really good.
I mean, it's a visual novel, so it's like a slideshow essentially.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, the CG. I mean, like the stills do look kind of good, but it's there's only like a minute trailer out, and it's not.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but
I think
it's
I
the
know what you're
same.
talking about. I think I've seen some stuff on it.
It's the same studio that made John Wick, Hex, and Thomas Was Alone. So,
Okay.
and I think I think that'll. I think that's it. But there was also oh gosh, what was it? Something that was just announced today. I know. I like to watch a lot of VTuber stuff, but Hololive just announced their concert,
Oh
first
shit.
English concert. Yeah, they just announced it today. Coming out in July. It's gonna be in California, LA.
Oh. LI.
LI. Scheduled for April 5th. So
Oh, so like April 5th of this year?
yeah, so it's
Okay.
oh wait, no, hold on. No, tickets go on sale April 5th.
Okay,
It's on
okay.
July 2nd.
Gotcha.
Yeah, tickets go on sale April 5th. I was like, oh, that's a little close. But yeah, tickets go on sale. It's July 2nd. It's gonna have all the English members there, so
Nice.
I haven't decided if I want to go yet. I can't honestly. I'm probably not gonna go. I'm just too lazy. Oh, and one last thing, gaming updates. Diablo devs, ex Diablo devs, um, create a new studio called Gas Giant Games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the people who created this game studio, they worked on a lot of their dev team has worked on Company of Heroes, Cyberpunk, Dawn of War, Diablo 3, Diablo Immortal, Dragon Age 2, Dying Light, Gears of War 4 and 5, Homeworld, Kingdom Hearts, Overwatch, Space Marine, and World of Warcraft.
Nice.
So there's a lot of talent there. I don't know. I'm assuming that they're not owned by anybody yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They have not announced their flagship project yet either, but
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come up with.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all the gaming. Gosh, that was a lot of updates.
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff. All right.
A lot of shit.
Hasbro has announced some new collectibles, toys, I don't know what you want to call them, in honor of the Mandalorian Season 3 release.
Oh.
So they got two things they announced. The one is a Mission Fleet action figure set, which is dubbed Protect the Bounty.
Mm-hmm.
It includes 2.5-inch figures of Mando, Grogu, Fennec Shand, Boba Fett, a Dark Trooper, and a Stormtrooper. This will be like $34.99. So it's just a bunch of those figures of each character, and it's one set. It's not like you got to buy each of them. Like it's all in one package.
Oh, very nice.
And the second thing is, which I didn't even know was a thing, is a buildable version of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Since he was in Season 2.
That's from Hasbro?
Yeah, it's from Hasbro. And that's going to be $27.99. And apparently, so I guess they have this whole line called Lightsaber Forge collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
And you can mix and match lightsaber parts.
Wait, you said $27.99. Like $27.99?
Yeah, it's not going to be anything special. I'm assuming it's like an all plastic thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, like,
yeah.
At first, I thought it was like high quality shit.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think this is essentially this is like kids' toys essentially.
Okay.
But the cool thing about this Luke Skywalker's the lightsaber was that you can, I guess if you have other lightsabers from that line, you can mix and match parts and like build your own thing, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. So, and both of these things will be available. They're thinking summer, but it could be earlier. It could be like after the season ends. So between April and June is when they'll be releasing these figures or these collectibles, whatever you want to call them, the toys.
Yeah.
There's a possibility of them releasing a nicer version, like an actual collectible version of his ship. Oh, shit, what was it called?
Oh, his old the Razor Crest?
No, his new one.
Oh, the Naboo Starfighter?
Yeah.
The N2?
Yeah, N2 or something like that. Yeah, whatever it's called. There's a possibility it's gonna be like a scale model kind of thing. That could be announced later this month. So we'll see. That'd be something pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had for that.
We're going to talk about some Sony stuff. So,
all right.
So they have applied for a patent. They're working on a video game method to detect ADHD and other disorders like bipolar depression and obsessive compulsive disorder.
Okay.
So I just thought it was interesting that they're going to be using they could be using something like the VR to help determine this.
Okay.
So like it looks like they're doing like a visual test or something. So they might be able to use like VR2 uh, or something like to use like as the thing. So
Yeah.
I just thought this was kind of interesting because it says it was based on a concept of binocular rivalry,
Oh.
which is something that happens when the left and right eyes are seeing different images.
Yeah. Okay.
A person's dominant eye will switch rapidly, going back and forth between eyes every half second, which means the dominant image they're seeing will also change. So
Wow.
yes, they showed studies that had found people with ADHD will have the switch much slower than average. And the slow switch
Okay.
times can potentially be a sign of depression, bipolar disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, autism, and schizophrenia.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So this is I don't know. So yeah, the patent specifically mentions the benefits the method would have for diagnosing children. So yeah, it's. I mean, I feel like if they do this, is going to be. I'm just trying to think. It's like, man, it's like Sony kind of has their hand all over the place.
Yeah, they really do.
They're going to be having a car soon, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Um, but mostly, I mean, just a Honda with Sony stuff on it, basically. But
Yeah, that's true.
uh, Sony was also like on uh other Sony stuff I found. The old president of Sony Interactive, Shuhei Yoshida, got a BAFTA award.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, uh, for the impact that he's had on the game industry. So I think this is the
Nice.
same. I don't know if this is the same one that Phil Spencer got last year. I'm not sure. I know. I don't. I remember Phil getting an award for something. Um, and then of course, other Sony news like Sony and Xbox kind of rivalry thing going on
Oh,
because of
yeah.
the stupid acquisition stuff.
Yeah.
Someone said that Sony was not happy about Starfield Xbox exclusivity, so they they mentioned uh, that the games had already been announced. They weren't Xbox exclusives when they were announced. They were announced to be Xbox exclusives after they got bought.
Oh.
So Starfield and was it Elder Scrolls 6, I think? The 6? Yeah, the new Elder Scrolls, I think. So uh yeah, so there's also other thing. Oh, I also read like another statement like so man, there's been a lot of shit going on with this. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it at all.
The
Uh
acquisition stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I have.
So I don't know if you read this article. There was one that was mentioning that so Sony had to give over all of their paperwork and everything for exclusivities and deals and things like that.
Yeah.
That included upcoming plans and stuff. So I think some plans might have got leaked that like what they're trying to like they're trying to come out with the PS6
Uh-huh.
uh like by like 2027 or something. I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Uh but there's things like that in there. Well, some of the lawyers actually covering this deal kind of pissed at Microsoft because they said they weren't. they were being selective of the documents that they were handing over. So I don't know what Microsoft's doing, but like just give them everything they're asking for. I don't know why you trying to do all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
that just feels like that just makes it seem a little shady.
So wait, so who was? So Sony was asking for paper, or was Microsoft asking for, or were they both
No,
asking for stuff?
the FTC was asking for stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the FTC is asking for documents. Microsoft made the asked for the judge to for Sony to hand over documents. The judge approved it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, like, one of the lawyers working on the FTC case was saying that Microsoft's not handing everything over
Yeah.
on their end because they still have to do the investigation and everything. So,
Yeah.
and Phil Spencer's like, "Oh yeah, we're not going to do anything like Sony's doing over there." Like, fucking, I already mentioned this before. Like, they just they they made Starfield and Elder Scrolls exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, they've only thing Sony's been doing is keeping like maybe they've kept games for like exclusive like 1 year maybe at most if they
Yeah, I
don't
think
own the
so.
IP. Yeah, like
Yeah.
was it Deathloop and Ghostwire? They're about to get Ghostwire now. So
Yeah.
uh what was the other one? I'm sure there's others. I heard the Shin Megami Tensei I think is coming too. So like that's
Okay.
another exclusive that's coming over. But that's not part of like that thing. But the only thing exclusive like is I feel like is just missions and stuff like skins or something. Like sometimes I know they would have maps, I think, for like a month or so
Yeah.
ahead of Xbox. But I feel like that's really the only stuff that they had. Like they didn't like keep an entire game series off another console.
No, I don't think so.
Um, but I don't know, man. I could probably talk on and on about this and what was it? Star Wars. I could probably talk on and on about.
Yeah. Yeah.
One last thing. I did see somebody said that that Microsoft deal should go through just so uh what's that big Tencent doesn't get it.
Oh.
Which I mean they already own a lot of shit anyway, so
Yeah. I forgot
but
about Tencent. Yeah.
yeah, same. I did forget about them as well. You know what would be so funny? I I I wouldn't like it, but I think it'd be fucking hilarious if I'm pretty sure Sony doesn't have the money for it, but if Sony just
Oh yeah. They're like,
turn
oh,
around
we're
and
gonna
just
buy
bought
it.
it,
Yeah, we're gonna buy it now.
yeah, we're gonna buy Activision because fuck you, Xbox.
Yeah.
There I did okay. There is one thing I did also. This is the last thing on the FTC thing, I think. I did a comparison on how many companies Microsoft bought last year compared to Sony.
Yeah.
Not just last year. I want to say it was last 10 years.
Okay.
So, of course, you would do something stupid. Okay. So, the last 10 years, Microsoft has bought 115 different companies.
Oh, that's a
That's
lot.
not, yeah, that's not including like the subsidiaries. This is just like
Yeah.
the major stuff because like Bethesda or like ZeniMax included like Bethesda and all those studios and shit. But this is all of Microsoft.
Yeah.
And all of Sony has bought 51 in the
Wow.
same 10-year period. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
51's nothing that's not fat, but that's like literally half of what Microsoft bought.
Yeah.
And Microsoft bought a lot of like, when Microsoft bought LinkedIn,
Yeah, I saw that.
like 2016 or something.
Yeah.
Like they bought
Because if you
Skype
look
a
at the
while
LinkedIn,
back.
it looks a lot like one of their other apps logos.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's because they own it.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that, like that they bought it. Like, I don't know, man. I just think it's. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm an idiot.
Uh,
But anyway, yeah, that's all I had for that.
all right. For my final piece of article, or my final piece of news
Mm-hmm.
is about Super Mario 64.
Hmm.
So I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember was it the ice level? I think Cool Mountain. Yeah, the ice level
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where you go down the slide, and like I think about halfway down the slide or towards the end of it, a mushroom appears,
Mm-hmm.
and you try and get it, but the only way you can get it is if you fall to your death and grab it on the way down. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? You vaguely
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah. So apparently, a player named
Mm-hmm.
Palix
Mm-hmm.
has shared how you can get it without dying, and it's done a little weird. So the way he did it was, and he says it was done as a part of a tool assisted speedrun, but I think you can do it without the tool, from my
Mm-hmm.
understanding. So it's on his YouTube channel if you want to go look at it. Palix.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, what they did is when they first start the slide, apparently you can jump outside of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you like walk forward on the slide, then immediately jump to the left, you essentially fall off the map for a second. And when you fall off the map, you fall into the end of the tunnel. Okay. And then he did this really weird thing where Mario, he's jumping, or she, I don't know, I don't know who, if it was a guy or girl, but they took Mario and they're jumping between the walls. And they keep bouncing off of each wall. Okay. And they do that for like, I don't know, like a minute. I don't know how I think that this is where the tool came in, because I don't know if I can keep jumping back and forth that quickly for like a whole minute. So he keeps jumping back and forth between the two walls, and then all of a sudden Mario just freezes,
Mm-hmm.
and then he starts levitating, and he levitates into the tunnel and gets the 1-up mushroom.
What the fuck?
Super weird. And I was like, how in the world did you discover this?
Okay, I'm actually watching it now. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know how long the whole video is. I think it's like a 2-minute video maybe. And then the noise Mario keeps making when he's jumping back and forth. I don't know, maybe a laugh really hard. I don't know if you see, I think on the video there's some stats on the side. I think that's the tool they're using.
mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
There's a lot of effort to get
yeah,
fucking one up.
I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I was like, man, that seems like a lot of work. And yeah, like I said, I'm wondering how they discovered it, you know?
This, if you're just listening to this sounds horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. That was because the funny thing is I was reading through some other stuff, and I think I had pulled up the video and it started playing, and obviously I'm hearing Mario in my headphones, and then it starts playing the freaking, let me see if I can pull it up, and then that way I can turn on the sound and you guys can hear it, everyone listening. Let me what'd you type in to find it?
I just found that article that you were talking about.
Okay,
just,
let me see.
I'll just send it to you.
I got the link.
Discord.
I got it. I got
Okay.
it, yeah. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up this video. Where is it at? Load.
What the fuck?
Okay, let me find it.
What the fuck?
There's a really weird ad playing.
Really? What the fuck?
Okay.
That was.
Okay, so bear with me for a second. I'm gonna unmute it. Oh my god, I don't want it that loud. They're gonna go deaf. Okay, we got it up. I'm gonna play it. Hopefully it's not too loud. So he's jumping up now. It keeps going. I don't. and okay, I think it's at peak speed now. Yeah, he does this for, I don't know, like a minute?
Yeah, at least a minute.
Yeah. I don't know why it makes me laugh. It just keeps getting faster. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing that. Oh my god. But yeah, so that's what it sounds like. So like, yeah, I hear, just Mario being normal, then all of a sudden he has this Yahoo seizure. And I'm like, what is happening? And I look over, I'm like, what the
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. It was a lot of, props to you for doing that. That takes a lot of patience and effort that I probably would not have. And the way he freezes too made me laugh a little bit. It freezes and just starts floating up. That was weird.
Another thing too, like you brought up, it's like, how did he figure this out? It's like,
yeah, yeah. How was this discovered? I'm amazed at with some of the things that people figure out in games.
Speaking of,
I don't know if it was like a known bug maybe that you can find, anyways. But that's all I had.
Speaking of being amazed at what people do, here's what I found on the internet.
All right, let's see it. That's not what I meant to open. On the interwebs.
Because Resident Evil 4 is coming out this week.
Why is it telling me this person's playing a game?
Week?
I'm not.
Next week.
Yeah, next week.
Well, this is the original Resident Evil 4, I think. Oh, no, this is the demo.
The demo?
So.
Oh my god. Shrek has already been added to the Resident Evil 4 demo. Oh, is he supposed to be the chainsaw person?
Yes, he's the chainsaw man.
That's even more terrifying.
Yeah. That's I thought that was fucking hilarious. And then I also found this on the internet. This is even funnier to me.
Minecraft fans recreates Beat Saber but with sheep. What the heck? Oh my god.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Yep.
How the Oh my god.
Sheep Saber.
Sheep Saber. Wow. So instead of the blocks, it's sheep. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. He's even got the... Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, well, it's gone now. All right, whatever. Oh, there's first person view, third person. Oh, okay. Oh, no, he's just showing us. Okay. That's them showing us what it's like. Okay.
Yeah.
The menu has a Half-Life thing. That's funny.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Do. Yeah. What's another thing I found on the internet? I don't know if you've been seeing this AI, uh, like AI bots people are using.
Oh yeah, like the chat one.
Yeah, like AI presidents has been a thing
Oh
lately.
yes.
Uh, so let me see if I can find it real quick. I've been watching a
Yeah,
lot of these.
yeah. But those have been coming up in my feed.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is? There we
Man,
go.
I'm just going through this Reddit page of Minecraft, and there's some impressive things on here.
Yeah. There's a. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff on there. Let's see.
Someone did Last Supper. Oh my god.
Okay. So they've I saw that they've been doing like a lot of ranking videos and stuff, not just
Yeah,
like playing games.
yeah.
The very first video I saw was them playing Minecraft with the Queen of England, and I think I don't remember who was blowing. Like they went to blow up the Queen's castle or whatever,
Oh
what
my
she made in
god.
Minecraft. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh
This-
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
yeah. Um, there's a video of presidents ranking the core Resident Evil games.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Damn,
Yeah,
it's
it's
15 minutes
long.
long. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes long. It's
I'll
pretty
have to watch
long.
that one. Yeah, that's good.
There's that. And there's like them ranking the Final Fantasy games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there's this. It's just fucking hilarious. But yeah, since I'm talking about Final Fantasy, I'll move it on. Segue.
Very well done.
So Final Fantasy 14. I have several articles about this. So the Aerosia manga is coming to English.
Okay.
Um, so it's Aerosia Academy. It's I think it's like a spin-off to like it was like alternate reality where Scions of the Seventh Dawn, like the characters from the Final Fantasy 14 story,
Uh,
they're all students and teachers at a high school. So
huh.
yeah. So it started back in December 2021. I don't
Okay.
remember. But yeah, they're coming out with the physical volume. It looks like September.
Okay.
Yeah, September 19th, 2023. So
Nice.
yeah, they announced that. Final Fantasy 14 had a fan fest I really wanted to go to. But before I even had a chance, so tickets sold out within 42 minutes of it going on sale. So
Damn.
yeah, it was going to be in Vegas. And this year was the 10th anniversary, so I was like, it's like I really wanted to go this year, but oh well.
Yeah.
Guess I could watch online or something, but that was the thing I really wanted to go to. And then finally, another way to waste money. I actually found out one of my friends told me about this. I don't know why he sent this to me because I don't want to like this. Just gonna spend a buku's amount of money on trying to buy Final Fantasy 14 merch
Yeah.
because Final Fantasy 14 has a collab with Puma.
Oh man.
Yeah, and there's 4 different shoes. There's like a type or like a pair of slides, a lot of shirts, and a lot of overpriced. Well, to me they're overpriced. Bunch of other stuff
Yeah.
um like shorts and like jogging pants and like the jogging pants are like $90.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Some of the
dude,
stuff out there was super expensive.
$90 for a pair of jogging pants? Come
Yeah.
on. Like I know there's Final Fantasy written on there, but come
Yeah.
on.
$90 is a lot.
For jogging pants?
Yeah. I don't know what those pants are made out of.
$60 for shorts?
Yeah. It's insane.
I'm,
I was looking
I'm,
at like
I'm
their
re-
hoodie. I was like, oh, maybe there's like a cheaper hoodie. Nope.
Yeah. I know video game merch is expensive, but come on, man.
Yeah.
When the shoes are like the cheaper, more reasonable option, that's
Yeah.
something. It's like, and the shoes are like $120. Like, it's not too bad for a pair of shoes, like for
Yeah.
like name brand stuff. I feel like the special edition Nikes were that much. Like, no, they're more expensive than that, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for the news.
All right.
I guess
Yeah.
you're gonna move it on to our main topic.
Yeah. Moving on to our main topic, which is The Last of Us TV show.
The TV show.
HBO. As always, we're going to start with the spoiler-free version. I'm going to go ahead and say, if you haven't watched it yet, go and fucking watch it.
Yeah. But I feel like everybody I recommend shows to, they never watch it. So I mean, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I tell so many people to watch Arcane. They're like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it. Like fucking nobody's watched it yet.
Yeah.
Well, nobody that I've told to go watch it has watched it yet.
Yeah.
So if some of our listeners have not watched Arcane,
go watch Arcane.
yes, do what you want. I don't fucking care. But it's the best, like one of the best shows ever made. So
Yeah.
there's that. So is HBO's The Last of Us. It's just
Yes.
Hobo's The Last of Us.
Hobos. But yeah, go watch the show. It was really freaking good.
It is really good. It's probably one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. They did a great job of adapting the story to a show. I feel like nothing was taken away from it.
Except for the horror element.
Yeah, it wasn't as... I will say, yeah, I was more, I guess, scared playing the game. There was more,
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, there's almost literally like almost zero horror element. No, I wouldn't say almost zero.
There's some. It's definitely not as much as the game.
No.
The game, there's definitely more, like, it's definitely scarier, I would say.
Dude, there's nothing more scary than the fucking hotel level in fucking Last of Us.
Yes.
Fuck that hotel level.
Yeah.
That is the most stressful level I've ever played in any game.
Yeah, that level was. I did not
I don't
enjoy that level.
I don't play a lot of horror games. Well, okay. I think it's almost as stressful as the Outlast. The Outlast part I haven't beat yet, so I don't know. So there's that part in Outlast
Uh huh.
where you're in like the basement or whatever, and then you have to
Yeah.
try to turn on the generator and shit
Yeah.
in the fucking dark where something's fucking chasing you. So this is similar to that,
Yeah.
and I don't know how much different is on the PS5 version.
It was about the same. It was. I want to say it was more horror terrifying because the sound and everything is just better, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it was more scary. I feel like because everything is like it's newer for the PlayStation 5, so like everything's enhanced.
I wonder if
Mainly the sound because
yeah.
I had the nicer headphones on, and
Mhm.
they've got the nicer sound in general for the game, so it was just it was all amplified.
I wonder if there's a way for me to do the 3D audio and still be able to stream it.
Oh yeah, that'd be something.
Because
Yeah,
I
because
feel
that
like
3D audio freaking gets you.
um yeah, I never really jumped that much before. Like I think didn't I streamed the Resident Evil 8 demo.
Yeah.
I jumped a couple times on that. I wasn't recording myself, but you could definitely tell I jumped a couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. I think you could tell just from your voice.
Yeah. Well, just the movement of my VR as well,
Yeah, I
because
think
like
it kind of
because you were helping me with what like
yeah,
listening to
the
or
audio.
like
You're trying
helping
to
me.
adjust the
Yeah,
audio. Yeah,
yeah. Um, and then after that demo, I think I realized that I just need to do a separate mic
yeah,
for recording. Um, oh, but maybe I don't. Well, I don't know because sometimes I just use like before I just used the microphone that was on the laptop, and it seemed to record pretty easily.
yeah. That's right. You did.
So I may do that. I don't know. See,
Figure something out.
we'll figure it out. But going back to the TV show, so I don't know how to talk about it spoiler free. Like,
Yeah, I guess we could. So I mean, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey did excellent job
oh,
of
fantastic!
portraying Joel and Ellie. Holy shit!
Yes.
You close your eyes and just listen, and it's Joel and it's Joel and Ellie. Like they do
Mm-hmm.
so well with their voices and the acting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they are those characters. It's incredible. Um, God, it was I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Like whenever I first heard it was announced, I was like, oh yeah, it'll be cool. That's cool. They're adapting it, into a show. That'd be pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like I wasn't super excited for it. I was just like, oh okay, that's it. Like yeah, that's cool. And then they started doing the casting. Like they started announcing who's gonna be who, and I was like, oh damn. Then I started getting more excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I think by the time it released, I was pretty excited to watch it. I finally did, and my God,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it was so good, so
Yeah.
good. It brought back like everything when I first experienced the game.
Yeah.
Like how freaking just amazing I thought it was, and how in awe I was at the story and the gameplay and just everything about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. It was. I mean, I understand they made changes and stuff, but still, like, honestly, I don't think I've. Oh, man, um, I don't think I've cried this much in a TV show before.
Yeah, same here.
Because,
They're part the yeah. There's a lot of that.
mm-hmm.
There's a lot of parts that get you, and man, it's like you don't expect it to, but it just hits hard.
I don't know
Like,
why. Like it. Maybe it's also like that we already know what's happening as well.
yeah, maybe that could
But
help. Yeah, that might have helped a little bit. We kind of because I was like, oh,
it
I know what's
doesn't.
gonna happen, and like it's like, oh shit, it still got me.
Yeah. When
I
the
think
show does that, is this that that's a super good show.
yeah, and like I mean, just the overall acting too, I think helped it a lot because
Hmm.
everyone in that show brings like their A game. Like it's the acting is so good in there.
Hmm.
And did Neil Druckmann did he write the show one or did he help write it?
Yeah, he was a producer on it.
Okay,
So
okay,
I mean,
that's what I
of
thought.
course he wrote the story of the game. So
Yeah,
he was also helping.
because
So
I
the moment I
remember.
heard that, that I was like, I had no doubt the show was gonna be
Yeah,
good.
because I briefly saw something that said adapted to television by Neil Druckmann, and
Yeah,
then it had some other names too. So
yeah. Neil Druckmann, I think, was the original writer of the story. I'm
yeah,
sure there's other people that contributed, but
yeah,
he was the game director, I think.
yeah. So
So
yeah, once
yeah,
they said that, there's no doubt that it was going to be a quality.
I haven't seen Chernobyl, but I heard that Chernobyl is really good.
It is Chernobyl is really good.
So it's
Uh,
the same guy who made Chernobyl. So
yeah, yeah. That's what when I heard that I was like, oh, this is good. It was also the Neil Druckmann thing of that. It was the same guy. I was like, oh,
mm,
this is gonna be fucking good. That's kind
yeah.
of when I started like getting more like when they started doing announcing more stuff. Yeah, because Chernobyl was really good.
Hmm.
It was just like this. Like I watched the first episode and I was hooked. Like
Yeah.
I finished the whole thing within like a week.
It was so like it was so real looking too. Like
Yeah,
there was almost no CG in it, I
yeah,
think. It just felt like
yep,
there's only like CG for like a lot of the wide shots.
yeah. I think so.
They used a lot of practical stuff.
Hmm.
Mm. I just thought it was cool that they included games for the actors from the games in it too.
Yeah, that I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, there's also a bunch of Easter eggs they included.
Hmm.
Let's see. Uh, so one of my main things about the show too, like they don't treat you like a fucking moron.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
that's like uh, it's just that like they really do the thing where you show not tell,
Yeah,
what
they
you're
do,
supposed to do.
and they do it really well.
Yeah,
Yeah, like there's something that happens in this episode, and then like an episode or two later, it's like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Like it's kind of you got to like kind of string that together yourself, and I really liked how they did
Well,
that.
the show not tell part too, like where you could slowly see things that are not like in the first episode of it by itself, like you can see stuff that's foreshadowing what's to come,
Yeah.
and you slowly see it go to shit,
Yep.
and it was just it was just really nice. Like, I'm just trying to not, well, I mean, like in the first episode, like the something was wrong with somebody, and like the dog could tell there was something wrong with the
Yeah.
person. Oh yeah,
Dude, that freaking ooh,
yeah,
that creeped me out a little, honestly.
yeah, yeah,
I know what scene you're talking about. I was like, what the yeah,
yeah,
that was creepy. But yeah, yeah, exactly. Like things like that.
yeah.
Uh
Uh, let's see. Mm, I like how the fact. Okay, so in the game, I know that the like they have the virus, or not the virus, the fungus is
yeah.
more of an airborne. Like they can poison you by airborne stuff too, airborne
Yeah.
particles.
Yeah.
They took that element out of the show a little bit,
Mhm.
not a little bit. They took it out completely. I don't
So
know why
yeah,
they said a
yeah.
little bit, but I see why. Just because I mean it would have been hard to do.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
And it might have already it also might have I don't know how they would have. I'm sure they would have used some sort of CG to have that airborne effect, maybe.
Yeah, but then
Uh,
there'd be a lot of times where you just have to cover up the actor's face, so they
yeah,
probably just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want
So I
that.
think it was that too. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking that too. Like, yeah, you had to and like, yeah. So that would have been difficult.
for sure.
Because I think like I said, even a lot of the emotions are shown through the actors' like body language and stuff, which includes the
Mhm.
face. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it'd be hard if there are situations where they need that and it's covered up by a gas mask.
Yeah.
I think it would take away that element. Like it'd be if they kept that in. I feel like it'd take away from some of the stuff. Maybe.
Oh, for sure. But then, like, a lot of that stuff was just kind of like side shit. So
Yeah, it was kind of it was more gameplay oriented, right? Like
yeah,
it was kind of it was in there to introduce another challenge, I guess, to the player, or maybe in some aspects, I guess.
so uh, I think someone had started watching the show, and they mentioned to me that it was while episode 1 was a little boring. So episode 2 was all right, and then episode 3 was a little boring. So he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch the rest of the show." I was like,
What the? Hold on, I said, oh man, I could completely
"Yeah,
disagree with the episode 3 statement.
yeah." I mean, I understand like it, like being like a slow show or something, but
Yeah,
I feel like it was other things that played a factor as well.
yeah,
But
I see. Okay, I see. Yeah,
I mean, not just the first. I mean, first episode was a little long.
yeah, it was when I when I started it. I think I started it like on a Monday night or something.
Yeah,
I think about like 15 minutes. I was like, oh, how long is this? It was like an hour and 20. I was like, holy shit! I guess this is
yeah,
the only episode I'm watching tonight.
yeah. Well, they cover a lot too. So like,
Yeah, they still cover like I honestly I didn't feel like I was watching. The only reason I checked the time is because it was later at night.
yeah,
So I was just curious. But when I watched it, it did feel like it was an hour and 20-minute long episode.
no,
Like, when it done, I was like, oh shit, it's already done.
yeah.
So
I don't know if our playing the game may have played a factor in it as well, but I feel like I also knew some people that never played the game. They're not gamers, and they enjoyed it as
oh
well.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know several people same situation. They never
Yeah,
played the game. They're not gamers, and they absolutely love the show.
yeah. It was so good though.
Yeah,
It was done really well.
it was really. It's just a really good show, like just by itself.
Well, the story was really good,
Yeah,
honestly. Anyway, so uh, like I don't want to spoil anything
yeah,
because like it takes away some of the shock factor as well. But I don't know. To me, like, okay, so like also like the ending isn't really like that much of a traditional ending either, too. Like, so
no, it's not.
for sure. Um, but that's the way the game was as well. So
Yeah,
they
that's how the game ended. Yeah,
pretty much how the game went as well. But uh, I, uh, I thought it was funny that they greenlit season 2 right after the first episode aired. Like,
yeah. They're like, yeah, we're doing a season 2.
yeah, I think it was a couple days, and like they already had so much viewership, like
Yeah,
almost as much as Game of Thrones
yeah. It
or
was
like House of the
insane.
Dragon.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
insane.
and I felt like the audience just kept getting bigger the show went on.
Yep, because people kept talking about it. Like for the what 9 weeks it was on TV, that's all people were talking about at work was this show. They asked, "Hey, did you watch the latest episode of Last of Us?"
Oh dang!
A lot of people were talking about it.
Yeah. I was
It
trying.
It was like what Game of Thrones was like on it. That's what it reminded me of.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay, so maybe Game of Thrones, but not like House of the Dragon. I wasn't that keen on watching House of the Dragon that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same here. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah. Like it didn't hit for me as hard as Game of Thrones did. Well, they kept time jumping and didn't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
yeah. Yeah, it was annoying.
I was confused.
Yeah.
So I mean, like mid-season, come on. Like they did it like what, 3 times in a season?
Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, 3 time skips.
Yeah, it's like at least like have the same characters and then time skip and then maybe do some more and then I don't know. It's just maybe then they would have thought they drug it on too much. Maybe.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who the knows? I stole your thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But yeah, definitely go. And the music was really good as well. Like whatever there was, it was always perfect.
Well, yeah, because they kept using the music from the game.
Yeah.
Except there was one part that was different, but it was super good.
Yeah.
Oh, what part was it? I can't remember what part it was. Or was I thinking of something else? What else did I watch? Mandalorian? I don't think it was in Mandalorian. I'm pretty sure it was.
I think there was a different. I think I know what you're talking about.
Was it? I don't remember. I'll have to look and see, but I'm pretty sure it was Last of Us. Oh yeah, it was. I just remember what scene it was now. Okay, yeah. I might have to play the game again just to see. I think it was towards the end.
Oh, okay.
But
anything else spoiler free? If you haven't seen the show yet, stay for the after credit stuff. They do that stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, like
they do like the I don't know what you would call it.
Like scene breakdowns and things like that. Like they had like the actors will talk about the show and everything. Like,
and they had a podcast going with it too, which is also good. So check that out.
Yeah, I need to watch the podcast or listen to the podcast too.
And then I haven't seen the making of one yet. They have a making of Last of Us on there. I'm sure it's good.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Yeah.
But there's also like I think PlayStation had put out some YouTube videos about Last of Us as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
definitely go watch it if you haven't.
If you haven't guessed by now what the rating's going to be, then
yeah, I think we know what it is. I'm giving
0
it a 10
out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 0 out. It was horrible. We loved it, but it was crap. No, 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10 for sure.
It was excellent. I can't. Like the only other show that really had me feeling this way was probably Arcade.
Yes,
it was this was so good.
Arcade didn't just okay. Well, also disclaimer: if you haven't seen the show, it is not a lighthearted show. Don't
oh man,
binge watch it.
Yeah,
don't binge watch it.
Yeah, if you binge watch it, it will weigh heavy. I think I kind of binged the last few episodes. I had to take a break. I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, shit, I can't do this. I stopped. I watched some TikToks. I watched an episode of The Mandalorian, and then I went back
Yeah.
and finished the third one.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it gets heavy.
Yeah.
So just
It is.
if you're gonna binge it, I would recommend not binging it honestly, because it would probably that'd be tough.
It was pretty tough. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah. So.
Or maybe that other person binged it. I don't know.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I've been watching it week by week, so
yeah, I watched it over the course of a week and a half.
Yeah,
so it wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't like watch it all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably watched like an episode a day, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
There were days where I watched 2 episodes, but it was no more than that.
I feel like the people who commented on it like didn't understand what it was, maybe as well. Like,
yeah,
it's a show about characters.
Yeah.
Do what?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, it was mainly about the characters. It's not a zombie.
Yeah.
What's that fucker's name? That somebody made a comment about that. It's like, I think it was about the 3rd episode. It's like, there's no zombies in the zombie show or something. It's like, dude, it's not a zombie show.
It's not. It's about the story and the characters. Like,
yeah,
these are
about the characters.
These are flawed characters,
Mm-hmm.
and they definitely address that several times. I feel like, but it's still like, I don't know. They're still trying to do. I mean, they're trying to survive, obviously, but they're trying to.
I feel like every character is supposed to be a flawed character.
Yeah.
They have to have some sort of flaw that makes them interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but man, this is. So okay. No, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I was just gonna make a comment on. I didn't watch it the week it came out every week.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because of my procrastination.
Yeah.
Well, not of watching the show, but procrastination of not playing the game. So there was a DLC add-on for the game that I did not play.
Yeah, I didn't either.
For Ellie's story, I didn't watch that, or I didn't play that. So I didn't watch that episode until late, like this week. It's like, man, I gotta finish it just so we can talk about it. So
yeah, that's essentially what. That's what I was pretty much stuck at the same spot, and I just like, whatever. I'm just gonna watch it.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I'll try to go back and actually do it.
Yeah.
I don't know when though, because I feel like I need to do Resident Evil 4 first.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think that's all we got for the spoiler-free version.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Great show. Go watch it. If you've seen the show and you want to stick around and hear a spoiler conversation, we're going to start that here in a minute. But if you're stopping here, thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Wherever you listen to us on, you find Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, anywhere there's podcasts, you'll find us. And wherever you do listen to us, if there is a rating system, please do so. That helps us, like, that boosts our viewership. Like, that'll help us be seen more and stuff, and help us out to bring more people in to the podcast. And we also stream on Friday nights. Vikas and I stream together around 10 p.m. And then I stream on Saturday afternoons is probably what it's going to be. Or Saturday evenings, probably, actually. I'm dumb. Saturday evenings, I'll be streaming as well. And then you can follow the podcast at NerdGet1 on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And then nerd.get on YouTube. And then where can they find you?
NerdGet Vikas on YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Sweet. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys this week. If you're stopping here, we will catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Spoiler-free time.
Spoiler version time.
Yeah. Sorry. I always do that. Spoiler time. If you haven't seen the show and you don't want it to be spoiled, stop listening. All right.
Yes. If you want to be spoiled, then I'll give a fuck.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep listening.
Keep listening.
Yeah. So where do we want to start?
Shit. I guess just from the beginning.
Yeah.
The part, okay. So I wasn't expecting them to go so fast in the first episode.
Yeah,
Like
they covered a lot of ground in that first episode.
So they covered like the first. Well, okay. So the intro, they made the intro longer.
Yeah.
Is one thing. So in the game, I think the intro is only like 5 to 10 minute ish.
Yeah, it's not very long.
And then in the show, it was the first like 3/4 of the show. I want to say the episode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because in the game, I think Joel comes home. Ellie, or not Ellie, sorry, his daughter gives him the watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Sarah does.
Sarah does, yeah. Sarah gives her the watch, and then they kind of fall asleep. And then next thing you know, we wake up and everything's going to shit.
Yeah, but in the first episode, they actually show you that is going to shit.
Yeah.
So like from the beginning, also I don't know if you noticed. So later on, Ellie asks, I think it was episode 3? Ellie asks how it all started.
Yeah.
So in the second episode, it just kind of explained like it was started from like grain.
Yeah.
So the mushrooms or whatever, like it started spreading through grain. I don't know if you noticed, but they didn't have any grain that morning. She was supposed to make pancakes for him, but they didn't have any pancake mix.
That's right.
So
they ran out of pancake mix.
Yeah, and then like
they just had eggs.
Yeah, and they're also supposed to have a cake later, and he forgot the cake.
Yep.
So, yeah, so one of the main things was like it spread through those grains.
Yeah, so like flour and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you notice, like he just hangs around on pancake mix when he explains it to Ellie later.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He does.
It's dude, it's the little details, man. It's just so good.
Yep.
But yeah, them having breakfast and we actually get an age because they never tell us his age, like Joel's age in the game.
No, they don't. No.
So he's 36 in the game, or like at the beginning of the game, and then he's 56 later.
Yeah,
20 years later.
It's way older than I thought he was.
Yeah. Oh no. I knew it was. I felt like he was in his 50s. So I think I had it about right. Maybe a little bit older than I thought it was. Like I thought it might have been like early 30s at the beginning of the game, but no, mid 30s. But they did change the beginning of the game, like just to show. I feel like this should show more of Sarah to introduce how she is.
Yeah.
But also to show that something was going wrong in the world.
Yeah.
Because I think stuff was going around all day.
Yeah, there's like, well, first they show that kid twitching.
Yeah.
In her class, which I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like,
That kid had pancakes that morning.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. He'd had pancakes that morning.
Yeah.
And then they show the cops when she goes. She's like, the cops are rushing into the city. When she went to go get the watch fixed, and that's kind of when, I think that's when shit started hitting the fan, because they close up shop and everything.
Yeah, where she's getting the clock or the watch fixed. They never showed that in the
game. No, she just had it fixed. Yeah. And then
I don't know if they ever said how old she is in the game, but I don't know about in the show either. I think she was probably 16 or so.
Yeah. I don't think they mention it either spot in the game or the TV show.
Oh, okay. I think Ellie was 14.
Yeah. Um.
But his daughter was super smart.
Yeah, she was. And
They never
then
addressed what happened to his wife either, though. I
no,
don't
they
think.
don't. No.
But
Yeah, the
no.
part we were talking about in the spoiler-free version with the dog,
Oh yeah,
dude. That was creepy.
yeah. The lady was just twitching in the
Yeah,
background.
it's like her mouth is shit moving, but it's like blurred out because it's focused on Sarah, right? But you
Yeah,
see it in the background, like, oh shit. And then yeah,
yeah.
the dog is acting weird. The dog is like, oh, something's up with this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was super creepy.
yeah,
And then yeah, then Joel leaves her to go get his brother was in jail, right?
yeah. Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy was in jail. I was like, boy, where the fuck are you going?
Yeah. But
uh,
in the game, like he was just like Joel was just outside the house or something, like
yeah,
with the
yeah, he was
neighbors.
out. Yeah, he was at the neighbors or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe, I mean, I don't know. It's possible that what happened to Sarah, right? The dog came up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what happened to Joel in the game, and that's how he found him or whatever.
Oh, it could be.
So it could be something. I don't know. Maybe similar to that. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because he was like, yeah, he was like outside. He might have been at the neighbors. I don't know, but he comes running in, and the neighbors are chasing him.
Yeah. How accurate was fucking everything like on this like the view that Sarah had from like the back seat of the car, like
Uh, yeah.
it was just like the game.
Yep.
Mm. The way they crashed was not the same though.
No.
When they actually got to the town or whatever,
Yeah.
freaking plane crashed and the wheel hit. I think,
Dude, the plane crashes were crazy.
yeah.
Because that wasn't in the game, was it?
Mm,
I don't remember there being plane crashes in the game.
hmm. Mm, oh shit. Hold on.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I think it was just a movie thing.
Oh, and then yeah, because in the show, another truck ran into him or something, right? And then
Yeah, it was another truck. Yeah.
mm, and then the whole thing happening with Sarah, dude. I I, I fucking cry,
Yeah.
like at least tear up every fucking time.
Yep.
And the show was no different.
No.
That shit hit hard. Like hers, like their acting was perfection.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was so good.
Yeah. She 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 literally killed it.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
in that
Yeah.
show. She only had one role.
And she did
It
really
was,
well.
it was a small role, but yeah. Mm, mm. So yeah, then okay. Then what's showing what they did? Okay, showing what they did in after the 20-year time jump.
Yeah.
That one was really good. Like
Mm-hmm.
showing like that kid that showed up and pretty much just talking shit to their face, lying to them in the and then the way that they showed that they're not really saying what they're saying they're gonna do.
Yeah. That was I think that was like kind of the first thing of showing, not telling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the whole
Well,
time it's like,
I feel like they just did that a lot from the beginning. Since I mean, they were showing that the zombie shit was happening. They weren't telling you. Well, the emergency broadcast just told people to stay inside. They didn't tell them what
yes, that's
was
right.
happening.
Yeah,
Uh, it was just state of emergency or whatever. Mm, but yeah, I wasn't expecting them to meet Ellie this first episode already.
yeah.
Uh, all right. So also, I think I already told you most of the characters, but did you did you spot four of the main characters in the show?
So Tommy, Joel,
Mm-hmm. I
Ellie.
guess three of the main characters. Well, Bill doesn't really count, but because Bill's voice actor, I don't think was in. I don't know. They might be. I haven't checked.
Yeah, because I remember seeing Troy Baker
Mm-hmm.
and Tommy's voice actor,
Mm-hmm.
and then I always forget her name, Ashley Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one more I saw. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Mm.
Oh, and then I mean Marlene.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Marlene, good old Marlene.
Were there anyone else? Am
I
I missing one?
I'm sure there was, but I don't remember honestly.
Okay.
Hmm. Mm. Hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
Tess. Tess was pretty cast pretty well as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh, honestly, all of them were. Well, Marlene was the same. They gave the voice actor the part,
Yeah,
so
she's the same. Yeah,
thought that was great.
yeah, that was awesome.
Um, episode 2 was so good, dude. The first time I saw the fucking clicker,
Yeah, holy shit.
dude, that was this looks so fucking clean.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Mm-hmm. Mm. What else happened in episode 2? Oh, so one difference was also like, okay, so they also showed how it started in Indonesia.
Yeah,
Um, and then they
and they kind
also
of showed how the fungus was like how it acted a little bit when she pulled it out of that guy's or that
yeah,
person's throat or whatever.
and also that also
And when she said, what should we do?" She's like, "Bob the fucking city."
mhm, yeah.
That was intense.
Mm, and what else to talk about? So episode 2, they were going through the building. The clickers was really good.
Yeah,
That that was a great horror element.
yeah, it was. Oh, and the
Uh,
shot, like the same shot from the game when they enter the city.
mm-hmm.
That same shot was there. That was really cool to see.
Mm,
Of like the two buildings, the one that had
yeah,
fallen on the other building.
yeah. Oh, and then episode 3.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. That episode, I liked that episode quite a bit.
Mhm.
I wasn't expecting it, obviously, because the game, you have a mission with Bill,
Yeah.
and then it ends with you guys seeing Frank's body,
Yep.
and that's kind of it. So I wasn't expecting them to go into such detail.
Mhm.
I'm glad they did, though.
Oh, for 100%. Yeah.
Like, that was a fantastic episode,
Mhm.
and honestly, I was fine. I was,
Yeah.
I was getting, choked up a bit, teared up a little bit. I
Yeah.
wasn't full on crying yet
Mhm.
until they sat down for their last dinner,
Mhm.
and Bill turned the plate like he did when they first ate together,
Mhm.
and that was it. That's what broke me. I was like, "Don't you turn that plate, Bill?" And he fucking turned it, and that was it. I was like, "Shit."
Mm, that's funny.
Yeah, that episode was excellent. Both those actors did a fantastic job.
Hmm. Let's see.
Well, another cool element with the showing, not telling, was when the radio went off in the first episode,
Oh yeah.
and it was
Yeah,
playing
for sure.
80s music.
Mhm.
And then later they tie it back in the Bill and Frank episode where if he doesn't reset it, it'll just automatically send out
The 80s stuff.
the 80s
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
They even briefly, I think you hear, it's funny, in that episode you hear Tess and Frank talking about it in the distance, the code.
Mhm.
I think the conversation is on Joel and Bill, but you hear
Yeah.
Tess and Frank saying, "Hey, we should have some kind of code thing, maybe music."
Yeah.
Like you hear them talking about it.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
And just Bill's freaking his fortification. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was freaking crazy.
The fact that it was also Nick Offerman was great.
Yeah, it was great. It was perfect.
I was expecting like video game Bill, but that's not what we got.
Yeah.
I think when they got to the episode, they were like, "Oh, you know what? We feel like this is better."
Yeah.
And I think the creator cried. He said,
Yeah, he did.
"Yeah."
It was funny. I was talking to one of my coworkers about it because she had watched it before I did.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started watching it, I was a couple episodes behind, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think we were talking about the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, I hope Ellie calls Bill fat like she did when she met him in the game."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh yeah, totally. That'd be hilarious."
Yeah.
And then I was the next day, I came back. I was like,
Yeah.
"You didn't tell me Bill died."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to ruin it."
Oh my god. That's a great coworker there.
Yeah.
A great friend.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing, that whole episode was really good.
Yeah, dude, the part where they were biting the strawberries. That laugh he did.
Yeah, the laugh. Yep. I wasn't expecting that laugh.
No.
But yeah, that was a fantastic episode.
You know what? I didn't really think that Bill would be the bitch of the relationship.
Yeah.
But I feel like, well, I don't know. He wasn't really the bitch of it, I guess. But that part, he was definitely on the low end on that part. Now that I think about it, he was actually he was the male part actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hated the fact that they just the freaking sickness killed him, basically.
Yeah.
And not the actual not the apocalypse. It was just sick.
Was it supposed to be cancer?
I think it was cancer. I think it
Yeah.
might have been.
Because he said they didn't have a cure for it even before all this, so I assumed it was cancer.
Yeah.
Or he said they didn't really have a cure for this before all this,
Yeah.
so I assumed it was some form of cancer.
Yeah. And then he was like in the.
Oh, I think it was because he said something about oh my god, what's it called? What's the treatment you get when you have cancer?
Chemo?
Chemo, yeah. He mentioned something about chemo, I think. It was like he said it in a line or something like that.
Oh.
Like he said something about the machine or something. I don't know. Something along those
Oh.
lines. So I think it was supposed to be cancer.
Again, not treating you like an idiot. So
Yeah.
context clues.
Yes.
But I I did miss on the fact that Bill and Ellie didn't get to banter at all.
Yeah. Their banter was fantastic in the game.
Yeah. Also, that was the first that Bill's mission is the first time you see a bloater.
It is. Yeah.
And actually the whole sequence was unreal in the game because like you get to the part in the gym
Yeah.
and then Joel gets trapped upside down and you have to shoot shit from upside down
Yeah.
and deal with the bloater coming. Like,
No, I thought the bloater was later.
oh, after you get down?
So no, I think when you get upside down, it's just you and Ellie, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's in the gym, isn't it?
So yeah, the bloater happens in the gym. But I don't think you get upside down in the gym.
Oh, okay. I must be thinking of mixing.
Yeah, so when you get upside down, that's when Bill shows up for the first time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you get down, and the only reason I remember is because I played this like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get cut down, and then because I initially thought that too. I thought that's when the bloater was going to show up. Was when I was upside down, so I was like waiting for him, and then he never showed.
Oh, okay.
But that's when Bill comes and saves you.
Okay.
Once you get cut down, like you get cut down, and then Bill shows up, and then then you're in the gym, and a bloater does show up in the gym, but you're not. You're not upside down. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got it all mixed up.
Yeah.
It's been.
No, because I thought the same thing too. I could have sworn I was upside down when I first fought the bloater.
I think it was. Yeah. I mean, it was almost 10 years ago at this point now, I think. So I was like.
Yeah, because
I haven't replayed it in a while.
Yeah, because I think it's one of Bill's traps that you trigger that what causes you to go upside down or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's right.
It was a fantastic episode.
Yes. Then 4 and 5 were kind of part 1 and 2, basically.
Yeah.
Before that, like I like the fact that he just left, like he was looking for the battery and he just left like all the ingredients for a battery. And he had to make one.
Yeah.
I just like that fact. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, because whenever he opened the trunk and it was there, I was like, are they going to go find a battery now? Or
the under the hood. Yeah.
Under the hood. Yeah. Sorry, not the trunk. Yeah, the hood.
But yeah, and then the beginning of the next episode was word for word for the game.
Yep. That's exactly how the game was. But I think it's perfect, right? I think that was great.
And then they changed the setting from it was supposed to be Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But they changed it to Kansas City.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
That one, those 2 episodes were really good.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like the fact that they added Kathleen or whatever her name was. She was super annoying.
Yeah, she was. She pissed me off, man.
Yeah. It's like, go wash your coat.
Yeah.
Where her and her big ass coat.
Yeah.
I was just like, why are you following her? Like,
Yeah.
oh, and Tommy. And Tommy was the other one. Tommy's voice actor was,
Oh yeah. Was her like
that
right
was
hand man.
yeah. So Marlene, this is the second time they had the voice actor was Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy playing her right hand man. And then he was like, or like they showed, I guess they showed the infected or something just coming underground. It's like, oh no, we gotta find Henry first.
Yeah. What did I was like this? I was like, oh my god, this.
Like this bitch.
Yeah. I was like, maybe you should take care of that first and not.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, just seal off the building.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever pops up from there is not. You sealing off the building is not going to do anything. You should probably take care of it.
It wouldn't be interesting if that didn't happen though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
But
yeah, she was so obsessed with fighting that Henry.
Yeah. She was just being petty.
Yeah.
Honestly. Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of Last of Us is about revenge anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's true.
But so okay, just for the fact that they made was it Sam? His name?
Oh,
Henry
the little brother,
his
yeah.
brother?
Yeah, Henry and Sam.
Yeah. So just the fact that they made Sam deaf was an interesting choice as well.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I'm like, it was also crazy that they hired a deaf actor to play him.
Yep. Yeah, I actually when I was looking it up to see because I couldn't remember. I was like, "Oh, was he deaf in the game? Like, did I completely miss that?" And then I came across. Yeah, I came across that. Yeah, he's a deaf actor.
Yeah. They had that on the behind the scenes. So if you're watching, like, if you're binge watching it on HBO, it'll automatically switch to the next episode after the credits start rolling.
Yeah. So stay on there and watch like that behind the scenes stuff. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, you have to force it to stop it. You have to force stop the autoplay or whatever. But yeah, that's oh man. And then that scene with the freaking infected in that town.
Oh yeah, dude. I wasn't.
You know that town was on a set?
It was what?
That whole town, you know, that was a set?
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow. That's an impressive set.
Yeah. It was inside.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to have the most control, and granted, for good reason.
Yeah.
Because all hell breaks loose in that episode.
That was I wasn't expecting the horde, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that's probably like when the thing fell in, I was like, oh, it's probably because I knew the bloater was going to show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's a bloater. I did not expect there to be a horde behind the bloater.
Yeah,
with the bloater.
Dude, that bloater was fucking insane.
Yeah.
I would say the costume department did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did great.
Well, I don't know if you noticed that there's always some Easter eggs. So I don't know if you noticed that Ellie got her shirt that she always wears in the game. She got her shirt at Bill's after she takes a shower.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So her red shirt with like the sails or whatever. Yeah, that's on that.
Yeah.
And then in the episode 4, when they were going through that underground, they had that little piece of paper is our protectors on the wall.
Yes.
You find that in the game talking about you can find out like the backstory of them in the video
Oh,
game.
that's right.
Yeah, because they have that same drawing in as one of the collectibles. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
In the game.
I remember. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. So always, man, just the Easter eggs in there, man. Just,
Yeah.
but yeah, that man, and then the freaking Sam turning. Oh my god,
Yeah, that was, oh my God. Yeah, then Henry shooting him and then himself.
Mhm. Oh, you know how I don't know if they mentioned this in behind the scenes or if I watched something else. So I don't know if you noticed that Sam had faced the window
Yeah.
just so because he's deaf. So like when he turned, he wouldn't react and just kill Ellie.
Oh.
He turned again away from her.
Yeah, because he didn't know he didn't know she was even in there till she touched him.
Yeah. He couldn't hear
That's
her or anything.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even realize that when I was watching it.
Yeah. I don't
That's what
somebody
I was like, why would he just sit there the whole time?
yeah. Yeah. He's deaf, so
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow.
yeah, that's why he didn't react until Ellie touched him. But yeah, and that part where like they had to bury them, that was pretty
Yeah,
dude,
that's pretty intense.
that scene was rough to watch.
Yeah.
Dude, like this show just like takes every single like shred of hope you have and just fucking crushes it.
Yep. Just throws it out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Uh,
even like, yeah, because like the scene before, they're like, oh, they got some people to travel with.
mhm.
Nope. Immediately
Yep.
after that, it's like, nope.
Yep.
They show that he got bitten. It's like, well,
Mhm.
he's going
Mhm.
to turn.
Yeah. That was also the first time Ellie tried to save him.
Yeah.
She didn't know how she was immune.
Yeah.
She just knew that she was immune, but she was
Mhm.
hoping her blood would help stop his spread.
Yeah.
But um
Yeah. Then after that, they find Tommy, right?
yeah, that episode that episode was so good as well.
Yeah.
Uh
I think that's when
mm,
is that when Joel kind of first shows how much that he does care for her?
kind of.
In a way, I think. In a Joel way, I think.
Yeah.
Because he kind of
Well, there's
says,
also the first sign of PTSD, or like not PTSD, but like his anxiety.
yeah.
But apparently he takes pills in the beginning of the the movie, or the show.
Yeah, yeah.
In the first episode, he takes some. I think he takes some medicine, but I think
Yeah,
he
he
already
does.
he has anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he takes pills when he's going to bed, or when in the 20 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's right. That's right.
he sells. Yeah, he sold a lot of the pills to that guard, but I think he kept some.
Yeah.
So, but um, so there's. So that was episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they got the met up,
Mm-hmm.
and that was definitely different from the game. They just kind of waltz right in, or like they just took them in there.
Yeah.
Mm, but
Yeah. Then after that is when in the game you take over as.
oh no, because no the whole thing with him and Tommy though, that was a little different.
Yeah, it was. That's right. Yeah, it was.
Oh, when they were eating, I don't know if you noticed, but well, I guess you haven't played the second game. but people are theorizing that the girl in the cafeteria is the girl that Ellie is with in the second game.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah,
Um,
that's right.
that's just one of the little Easter eggs I think some people caught, and then that was the first time that Ellie found out about Sarah. I don't remember when she found out about Sarah in the game, but that's in the
Yeah,
show. That's when
when
she
she
found
finds
out
out
about
about him,
the
yeah.
yeah. Mm. And then that part where I guess Joel is asking Tommy to go.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
That
about, where he kind of shows that
he actually kind of cares.
he kind of cares about her. Yeah,
Okay. I feel like he kind of started showing it a little bit.
yeah,
Okay. I feel like the first time was when they're in episode 4, when he actually started laughing at that joke.
oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's true.
his walls started coming
Yeah,
down there. So, oh no, maybe when it was no. It was when after she shot that guy. Speaking of which, dude, that
yeah.
was brutal.
Oh yeah, that scene was oof. Yeah, where he
That
starts asking for his mom and everything.
yeah,
Fucking shit. And she's like, I don't know what to do.
yeah, freaking paralyzed him.
Yeah,
But I completely missed about that first part, the first episode. Uh, I didn't I didn't know Joel was gonna go crazy when I don't remember what happened in the game.
oh, in the
But
game, they just kind of, I think,
escape.
yeah, Ellie kind of reacts and they use that so they scan her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sees that she's infected.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, or I think, no, I think before they see what she scans, I think Ellie still stabs
Mm.
the guy in the leg.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then there's
yeah.
commotion and then they end up
I think
killing the
it's
two
similar.
guards. It's something similar.
Oh,
Joe
there's
doesn't go crazy. They both just end up killing the guards.
yeah, but I liked the fact that they made him like they showed Sarah for a split
Yeah,
second, and
yeah. That
I
was
was
really
like,
good.
oh man, that he just got fucking triggered.
Yeah,
He beat the living shit out of him because
yeah,
he's what he's what the he represented the other guy who shot his
yeah,
daughter,
yeah.
and
Yeah, I like how they did that.
yeah, and then when he was starting to freak out when he was in the town, he thought he saw his
Oh, yeah,
daughter,
he did. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
what his daughter would have been
Yeah,
had she been alive, you know.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
there's
yeah,
just so
then
many elements to the show.
and then you know that they didn't actually show Ellie heard Joel talking to Tommy.
Yeah,
She just happened like first you saw her looking for him,
yep.
and that was the last you saw of her, and then cut to Joel and Tommy talking about all that stuff, and then when he went to go look for her, like that's when they had the argument, which is almost 100% from the game because I think there was one line in the game that they didn't say in the show.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Then yeah, yeah. I like how they did that too.
yeah. And then they went to Colorado. Colorado had the same. I think they had the same. Well, they had the monkey thing too, right? They
Yeah,
had
it did.
monkey. Okay. And then
And that's when Joel gets injured.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the one in the show is a little more realistic than
Yeah, in the game, don't they?
in
Yeah,
the
in the
game.
game, it's like he falls
He
off the side of something
he falls off the second floor
and then falls on like a piece of
onto
rebar.
rebar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and uh, and then in the game, there was a time skip a little bit. In the show, there wasn't. I'm pretty sure.
After he gets hurt?
Yeah, unless there was a time skip. Well, maybe it was.
There was one in the
But it,
show whenever right before they get to Tommy.
no. I'm not talking about that one. So it's already snowing and stuff there.
Yeah.
But after he gets injured, uh, I don't know if there's a time skip in the game. I don't know. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
there a
remember
time
either.
skip in the game after he gets injured?
I don't think there is.
So he just gets up and starts murking people after that, getting stabbed by rebar, like after a day or two. I feel like he had enough time to heal a little bit
Yeah.
before he went to
Yeah,
go
because
look
he
for
already,
her.
yeah, because when she got the medicine, he already had an infection, right?
Yeah.
So it must have been at least a little bit.
Okay. Maybe. Oh man, when Pedro Pascal was like, just go find Tommy.
Yeah.
The way he was just looking at it, it's like, dude, wow. Just the two of them together, man. It was just
Yeah,
so
the
good.
dynamic was really good.
I kind of wish they would have had brought the bow into play as well,
Yeah.
because Ellie's thing was her bow,
Yeah, it was.
but I don't know. Maybe we can bring it up later. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, the whole David thing. Oh man,
Yeah, dude, that was insane.
uh, he played David pretty well.
Yeah.
Uh, so did the actor for James played him pretty well too.
Yep.
Freaking Joel himself, Joel from
Yeah.
the game, Mr. Troy Baker played
Eh,
James,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I was like. uh, I know before the interview is like, oh, yeah, it's like I don't care what you put me. Like, I just want to be in the show. I don't care if I'm a flicker.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I was just a side character. I just wanted to be a side character or something. He ended up being like a major character, like
Yeah.
not like major, but like still like a pretty decent character. Uh, I don't know why like he didn't think he was gonna get more than like a line or so. Uh, it's not like he was like Daniel Craig in Star Wars, like didn't know
Yeah.
who.
Yeah, he was a stormtrooper, didn't even know it.
Yeah, uh, they're not gonna do that to him. He's fucking Joel, man.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. It's like Joel's trying to kill Ellie.
Yeah, it is insane. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
Um.
Joel?
mm,
But yeah,
uh.
all that was. Yeah, they did a good job playing those characters.
mm. Oh, and then that scene when they were when she was trying to fight him, that was
Yeah.
really good. I was surprised at how well they captured the the level of that game.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Yeah, for sure. But doesn't Joel come in there and grab her? He stops her, right? Like from killing him a lot.
I think she. I don't think she. I think she. Yeah, I think so. I think if I remember correctly, Joel comes in. I mean, he's already dead, but he
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
calms her down.
Yeah. Maybe realistically, like she's just stabby. She might have stabbed him. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, she had a cleaver though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he does come and get her in the game.
Okay.
Like he doesn't meet her outside.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, then they do the Left Behind or the
Left Behind episode.
Left
Oh no,
Behind
the
episode.
Left Behind was before that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's when she's like considering leaving him or not.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. That was
Oh
episode
yeah, because
7.
yeah, there's the final episode after
Episode
that.
Yeah. Episode 8 was the one with what's his face? David.
Yeah, that's right.
Um But yeah, I don't know how to compare the Left Behind to the original.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like,
I didn't play it. Yeah.
so
Yeah, they get to the final episode where they. I think so. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because Ellie's kind of off the whole time because of clearly what happened to her.
Yeah, I don't remember how it was in the game, but yeah, she was definitely off in the show.
Yeah, I think she is in the game too. I don't think it's as bad,
Yeah,
but that's just
because they still have to deal with a lot of the infected and shit still. So
yeah.
I think that's the level with the 2 bloaters too, man. Fuck them.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but in the show, they see a giraffe. I think that's in the game too.
Yeah.
But then, like, she's all
giraffe scene. Dude, there's the same music too.
Same everything. Exactly how it
went. Yeah.
I was like, but the thing before the draft scene is what got me was what kind of gave me a laugh was, hey, there's a ladder up there. If I boost you up, you can knock it down.
Just like the game.
Yeah. I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then I think that's how they got caught as well. Like the fireflies attacked them.
Yeah. Or did they drown in the game? Were they drowning or something?
Oh, that's right. Like
yeah, they get recovered.
Yeah.
By the fireflies.
Mm-hmm. And then he finds out what's going to happen to Ellie.
Yeah.
Beginning the episode, they showed Ellie's birth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ashley Johnson.
So Ashley Johnson, yeah, Ellie herself. That's why she sounds like Ellie, is because her mom was Ellie.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool seeing her.
They never made a connection between Ellie and her mom, or no, Marlene and her mom.
Yeah.
Before. So what was her name? Annie?
Yeah, Annie, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And also that kind of hinted on why she was immune, because she had gotten bitten and then she had her birth.
Yeah, so it was with her ever since she was born, is what they said, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was like it grew with her or whatever, so that's why she was immune to it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess it never went off. That she's got fungus inside her brain or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I guess the only time you get scanned is when you're entering a QZ. And I think she's always been in the QZ.
Really?
Or in a QZ, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, like they mentioned the Atlanta QZ, and we never really saw that one, right?
No, they never showed it.
You think that was like the biggest QZ in the America?
I think so. It probably would have been.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. something else.
But yeah, then Joel
Oh,
finds out what's gonna. Go ahead.
and then the knife, where she got the knife too, was like from her mom.
Yeah.
But that's why she wants it so much.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't realize that Marlene had such a connection with Ellie, and
Yeah.
then and then Joel fucking just going
Joel
fucking ham.
fucked some shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joel became the T-1000.
Yeah, he did. Man, he took out that whole entire fucking. Took out everyone.
Yeah. He John Wicked.
Yeah. I think they did that in the game too. She doesn't. Ellie doesn't know, right? In the game either.
No. That's just
she's gonna die.
The game. Yeah. She didn't know she was gonna die.
Yeah, I just thought that. I thought all that was insane. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Even when I was playing the game the first time, and this recent time, I was still like, man, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You at least let Ellie know.
Yeah. And he just murked that doctor, so any chance they had of trying to get a cure or whatever was gone. I bet.
It was no hesitation. He was just like, nope, boom.
Yeah. Damn. And then how it ended was exactly like the game as well.
Yeah,
I think
it was. Yep. Yeah, he does it. He tells her. Yeah, it was.
He was a bit more talky than the original place, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so. He said a little bit more.
Well, okay, so you know the reason why he did it, of course. I mean, not just because he thinks of her as a daughter, but he's just fucking tired of losing people.
Yep. Yeah.
He's like, no more.
Yep. That was like his line. He was like, I ain't doing this again.
Yeah. That's why he snapped.
Yeah.
I think someone mentioned like she didn't like the way what he said, like the way he lied and everything. It's like, well,
yeah.
He's protecting her. What can he do?
Yeah.
Surrogate
someone
daughter
explained
now.
It. Someone explained it as like how a parent would not tell their child the whole truth to protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was similar to that.
100%. But man, that just kind of wrapped up the ending as well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's a bit of a cliffhanger as well. I don't know. I don't know if there's a better. I don't know if there's a better like that or.
Yeah, it's kind of open ended.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess you have to find out what happens in season 2 or part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
Well, part 2 I heard is like going to be split into 2 seasons, so
yeah.
I think Joel's going to learn about the consequences of his own actions. But that's another time.
Yeah.
But what else was something you kind of noticed like in the game or like what the differences, some of the differences?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that.
So, of course, the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning. I mean, the whole Pittsburgh thing was different.
Yeah.
It wasn't different, but it was a different city.
Yeah. That's why it was different from the game as well.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Kansas City was just... Or, I mean, Pittsburgh was crawling with the other people.
Yeah.
And that's also when she learned how to shoot, right? As well? Or is that later?
No, it's the same place.
Is it the same place? Yeah.
Yeah. Same. That's the same.
Okay. Well, because they were going to that hotel, and then
Yeah.
she shoots the guy,
Yeah.
and then after that, shows him. He shows her how to shoot.
Yeah. He shows her how to hold the gun and everything.
Yeah. Then they find Henry. Was she? I don't remember. I don't remember how the house part looks compared to the original.
Oh, when Joel's
Like,
recovering?
no, sorry, I was thinking of the house part with the town when they escape
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kansas City.
I think it's pretty similar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had a bunch of guys there instead of infected.
Yeah.
They just had to fight off a bunch of guys. And I don't remember if it was Joel was or it was like Ellie up there in the tower or whatever, and then Joel was just out and about. I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember too. I'm trying to blank.
Yeah. Yeah, the rebar thing.
Yeah, the rebar thing was different.
Oh, how Joel found Tommy was different.
Yeah.
There's just like overall, there's just no infected in there. There's just
Yeah, the
what,
infected
4
was way
episodes?
down. Yeah.
Yeah. I just love the fact that they had the music from the entire game, like just
Yeah.
overall.
That was really good. I'm glad they kept that part of it.
There was a there's just sound effects that kind of just came up like in multiplayer. They would come up all the time,
Yeah.
and because I think I finished multiplayer, and then I just been yeah. That was the last thing I think that was the last thing I did on The Last of Us was just playing the multiplayer. But they would have a lot of the sounds and stuff from that game as well.
Hmm.
Or if I don't know if they were, I don't know if they were in the main game or not. But yeah, that's where I remember all of the music from. This is just it's I can't remember what part it was. Uh, it was like one of the parts was where like they had the timer countdown. I think on the multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then that was like this one of the sounds in the show. I was like, man, this freaking can't believe they're using that in there too. The multiplayer is supposed to come out this year for for the next gen.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
So,
Yeah, it is.
but yeah. So what else? I mean, I can't really. I mean, we covered a lot.
Yeah. I think we covered everything.
Mm,
Such a good show.
yeah. I like how they kept the puns in there,
Yeah.
like in the game. Uh,
Yeah, those were great.
yeah. Man, man, she had a badass Walkman.
Yeah, she
She had
did.
like she had more tapes than I did. Freaking shit.
Yeah.
Um, I can't really think of anything else that like kind of stands out. I'm sure I will later.
Yeah, I can't either. So yeah, I think that's all we got for you guys today.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys for listening and for all the support. You can find us every Sunday at 8 p.m. on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and wherever you do listen to us. Please be sure to rate us. That helps us with visibility, the show's visibility. And then we also stream on Friday evening or Friday nights around 10, and then I'll be doing Saturday evenings on our nerd.get YouTube channel. And then you can follow us on social media at TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at NerdGet1. And then where can they find you?
NerdDotGet Vicos on Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube Gaming. I haven't figured out a schedule yet either, but
yeah, mine's still kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I really want to start streaming something, but I don't know. I've just been kind of busy as well. And sometimes I only have like maybe a couple hours a night now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Bye.